they refuse to abandon Teach
Well,
in real life. I'm not talking about the
yeah.
game. I'm talking about real life.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell happens in the game. Well, it wouldn't make any sense if only one guy was in charge for sure, no matter what. If you're on a ship and you want to, like, I mean, that's what mutiny is, right? Like, you can, I'm guessing there's mutiny in different ways, though. Like, there's no way in hell that you have to kill your captain. Unless, I mean,
No, that's the
probably in the
thing.
worst cases.
Some of the mutinies weren't even like, let's murder the captain. Some of the mutinies were just like, all right, captain, you fucked up too many times, so he's our captain now. And the captain's like, oh, I don't want to give up the seat. And they're like, okay, well then we're gonna throw you off the ship. And he's like, you know what, captain? Can I be the first mate?
No.
And they're like, ah, darn. Okay, fine. I'll go work the rigging because they didn't want to die. So they were just like, if he fucks up, I might be able to get my spot back.
This
Sometimes it was just
is
straight up duels
true.
where there were one of the shipmates would just be like, "Captain, I want to be the captain," and he's like, "No," and he's like, "All right, fine. Prove you're not a bitch. Duel me." Which is, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's fucking funny.
Pretty metal,
It's
man.
like
Pretty epic.
you're a bit. What's up?
I said it's pretty metal, man. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is pretty metal, but it's also like kind of funny. It's like prove you're not a bitch and fight me to the death.
Man. Better days, really better days. You think he still got in
Like,
trouble
what
for doing shit like that, though?
do you mean?
Well, you know what I mean. Like it's more it's less commonplace now, right? To like be like, I'll duel you to the death, and like,
Oh, it's. I think there are countries where you still can duel. I don't think it's. I think there's like there are restrictions on it, so you can't kill each other. But there is like dueling. That's still a thing in certain countries.
I know it's just less commonplace now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, no. You're 100% right. But I was just like, I didn't want to say dueling is completely illegal because I'm like, no, because if I remember correctly, there's still certain places because
But still,
apparently
like
in
my main
oh,
question is like, you think they got in trouble for it back then?
mm, no, because it was seen as an honorable way to settle an argument
I
or a
mean,
dispute
I
or a
mean, yeah,
feud.
you'd be in like a city, you guys get mad at each other, and you just blast each other on the spot. You know, like not like instantaneously. Obviously, you just like you're like, I'm gonna kill you at this day and this time. I challenge
Yeah, that's
thee.
what I was about to say that. Yeah, so the way it worked, at least from what I know, is that y- you'd have to get an official to arbitrate the duel, and they would oversee the duel and make sure that all the rules were set in place and that it was an honorable duel. And then, again, this is like I'm talking about like later dueling, right? When duels were less prominent but still heavily involved in society, where they would yeah, they would definitely be like, all right, let's fucking have at it, and they would march 40 paces and shoot, and then if they didn't kill each other with the bullets, I believe that you could either switch to like a sword and sword fight, like fencing, or you could switch to your secondary arm and then take another shot.
You know how awkward it must be to like both be standing there
If he's so
because you
proud of
both
the land he
missed.
owns, I'll bury him in
It
it.
happened more times than you thought than
I
you think.
know, I know. That's what makes it the most funny.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you're not dead. You're not dead either, bitch. And it's like, oh, it's like, so what do we do now? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do?
I wonder how
I
many
don't
of
know.
them were like, next time.
Yeah, they just look at each other like, you know what? Next time, you're gonna get it. It's like, oh, you're gonna get it, and then they're
Next time
just
it's
like
gonna be
walking away.
30 paces and I'm really gonna shoot you.
I'm really, yeah. There was a famous duel in Russia during Catherine the Great's reign. I think it was her son or her nephew. I don't remember who it was exactly, but they dueled some guy because he was married and he was young. He was like only like 13 years old, and his wife, who was like a full grown woman, because you know politics and stuff like that,
Yep.
was cheating on him with someone from the court,
Which
and
makes
everyone made
sense.
fun of him. Yeah, and everyone made fun of him, and then he was like, "I wouldn't do this humiliation to you," and she's like, "Yeah, but you will because you're gonna grow up and you're gonna see me as an old lady, and then you're gonna cheat on me." And he was like, "No, I'm going to honor my vows before God, but you're making me the laughing court." So he went up to the guy, slapped him with the glove, and he said, "I demand satisfaction." And the guy's like, "I'm not gonna duel a kid." And he was like, "Well, you better be there because if you're not there, then you'll be guilty, and I'd be able to pull your balls from your ass." And then he was like, "Well, I don't want my balls pulled from my ass." He's like, "Fine." But the thing is that in dueling, you can have a champion or a substitute. So he got another 12-year-old boy to substitute,
What?
and he didn't think that either of them were going to die. He's like, they're kids. They're not going to actually do it. They're just going to get scared and cry and then leave, right? Well, he was wrong because that fucking, the Russian prince straight up executed that fucking kid.
Yeah, of course.
And then he was like, I won. And yeah, no, his mother comes. Apparently, like, she was like frantic because she's like, I'm going to lose my son. And she ran to like the duel site and he was just walking away, strutting his shit, saying, like, I won. And yeah, he killed the other kid. And then
And
the thing is that like now
like,
that guy he's guilty,
yeah,
right? So
yep,
he's banished from court, and he has to pay money to the family that lost their son because of him.
yep.
Because the prince didn't want to fight that kid, but that kid stood in, and the rules were the rules. So he fucking killed that kid. And I was just like, I was like, I don't know how to feel about this.
I don't know. That's actually kind of crazy. I mean, yeah, just like duels in general. Like, couldn't imagine that still like children to do it. You know what I mean?
Again, I think in his dumbass mind, he thought there's no way the prince actually is gonna want to fight to the death. He's gonna get scared, and then I'll be merciful and just be like, you know what, it's fine, just go back to your mom. And then it turns out the prince was more savage than anyone else there.
The bloody truth. A crow swooped in, nabbed the key, and took off to its nest.
Well, this chest won't unlock itself.
Makes me wonder about what's it called?
The missing key would
About
open
what?
this.
Like early Russia as well. You know,
Oh,
18s, 17s for Russia.
There if I rest a while.
That must have been fucking
very
crazy.
powerful empire. Very powerful empire.
Yeah, they still are, you know, pretty fucking prominent. I say that like as if America's doing good.
Sorry, what I meant is that they were a lot of empires were suffering from like different issues, while the Russian Empire didn't have as many issues. They just had their church was like weird, and like the nobles were fighting for power, but they weren't like poor.
Oh,
See, the
that's
problem is
right.
kind of hard
They
to-
were a monarchy, weren't they?
Yeah,
That's right. I remember Anastasia. I loved that movie.
yep, yep. Oh, yeah. That's a very it's a tragic story.
It's a tragic story, and the movie's just like kind of like a cartoon. It's just a cartoon, pretty much. Cartoon
Yeah,
about like random evil shit. And isn't that dude that's named in the cartoon actually like a bad person? Like legitimately
yeah,
in real life? Yeah, yeah.
yeah. A lot of people say that he's so another thing, that song Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen, that's a lie. Like the Tsar Nicholas and his wife loved each other very deeply. She would not cheat on him.
Aye.
That's good.
There's a reason why Rasputin got so much power, and it wasn't because he was sleeping with the Russian Tsar, the Tsarina. It was because she loved her son, but he was anemic, and I don't know what that fucker did, but he was able to actually like calm down the symptoms of the Russian prince who was the heir to the throne, and so they relied heavily on him. But it wasn't because there's records that came out, and they were like, yeah, no, he wasn't. And by the way, that song was made by a German to make fun of the Tsar.
Oh.
Yeah. Out of all the monarchs, and in the late period, he was not a bad monarch. He trusted the wrong people, and it cost him everything. That's the sad truth about the Russian Tsar.
Wouldn't it be wild if he actually knew magic? I mean, like, I doubt it, but like, wouldn't that be crazy?
I would be very insane, and that would make so much sense.
And it would make so much sense.
I know that sounds dumb, but yeah.
Why? What the fuck happened? Okay, so he was able to
Uh,
cure somebody. That is crazy to think about, like, in general.
No,
Like,
no, that's the thing. That's the thing. He didn't cure him. He reduced the symptoms, which back then, for the disease, it was incredible.
yeah,
Because the kid was anemic, so the kid had an autoimmune disorder, I believe, and he had blood disorder, where every time he bled, he damn near died because his body couldn't coagulate.
yeah.
But he was able to
that.
reduce the symptoms, and the
Yeah.
kid was able to like actually, yeah.
That's crazy. Because I
That's
don't
cool.
even think that it's really that easy nowadays to do.
No, actually, we've actually gotten very, very far with it. So
Okay.
we can do a lot of things.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I only remember like the early 2000s, like what it was like for.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Or needy children.
I get it. You want to touch children.
Whoa!
Hey, you said it, not me.
I'm not a freaking Roblox player.
Jose asked me about that too. He was like, "You play Roblox?" I'm like, "I'm not a fucking pedophile."
Yeah, my son was like, Roblox, I love this. I was scared. There's like a horror thing on there, and I was like, oh, okay.
That's very concerning. I'd be like,
Let's,
"Hey,
let's not
buddy."
make this a pattern, okay? No getting on Roblox, right? You don't play this, do you?
What if he's like, "I play it all the time, and
No,
I have a strange buddy who calls me Philip."
that would be very weird. I'd be like, to his mom, what the fuck?
Would you get pissed at Victoria?
Probably. But there's plenty of reasons to get mad about some things, though. Either way, like, so they don't really talk about how he heals the kid or reduces the symptoms, I guess.
No, because he kept it a secret. Because that was his power. But that's what allowed him to have power over the Russian imperial family.
Crazy.
Yeah, there was theories. The thing is that he did survive several assassination attempts. See, that was another thing I should say. They did really try to kill him multiple times in multiple different ways, and that fucker still came back every single time. So I don't know. He might have been magic. I truly don't know. Yeah, he might have been magic cheats. I don't know. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I can't explain how he survived assassination attempts.
He can't even explain it.
I don't think he can. Yeah. It's like, I stabbed you in the chest and shot you twice. How are you still here? I am Rasputin. I'd shoot him again. I'm not even fucking with you. I'd shoot him again. Like, if I shot someone and stabbed him and somehow he came back, I think I'd shoot him again.
It sounds like some unnatural ass shit. And it would be Disney that would know that he has some fucking superpowers or some shit. These motherfuckers wouldn't just leave me the fuck alone. Jesus Christ.
Time to give him the old 1-2, 1-2, buckle my shoe, right?
No, I wasn't really focusing on the fight.
Oh, okay.
So I died out of irritation. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna kill every single one of them out of irritation.
That's kind of funny to me.
It's irritating. Like I had no qualms with this outpost. I didn't give a shit about it. I just wanted to scan it and leave. That's literally what I wanted to do.
And they fired on you.
And they just kept fucking running up on me. So there's just a fucking shit ton of fucking red fucking Spanish men wanting to get their fucking ass beat. That's fine with me. Come and fucking get it, bitch. Fucking assholes. And I don't care. I don't care. I will bash my head against this fucking little fortress.
Like, you're going to die.
The fact that they put health bars in this game is fucking stupid. Any of the ACs, that was just the worst choice. Levels, fucking...
Yeah, because the reason why, because because you were supposed to be an assassin, so you wanted to go for the takedowns. Sometimes the takedowns were extremely difficult because they were waiting for assassins to come and try to kill them. But again, the fact that they like willfully put I don't know. I don't even know how to say it. Like I'm sorry. I'm like tripping over my own words because it was such a dumb thing to do.
My assassin shadow step. Ubisoft as that's a feature. it taking so long to reload? And the most annoying thing about this is like I'm not aiming in the direction he's fucking shooting. He's just shooting that direction. So fucking annoying.
You'll have to do better than that.
Oh, there's a lot more here than I thought. Is Englishman? Yeah, that's what happens when I get angry. I just keep fucking bashing my head against a fucking fortress for no reason. Well, I say fortress. I mean a small community of ass-headed fucking... I don't think they're Spanishmen, actually. I've heard them talking. I think they're Englishmen. I think the Spanish wear yellow, don't they?
Yeah, Spanish win. Well, it depends on the time period, but yes, for the game, for the Black Flag, they're yellow. I forget what dynasty the I forget who was, because there is a lord who controls that section of the sea. I just don't remember who the fuck it is.
I didn't even hold R1. That's interesting.
Oh.
Now we dance.
And if I blast somebody with a fucking pistol, they should just straight up die.
Well,
No, if I shoot them, they should block with their fucking sword.
Try this.
no, that's Hollywood nonsense. That is straight up Hollywood nonsense.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't block a gun with your fucking sword. I mean, there has been so many videos on it and shit like that. And it's like, no, especially in the middle of a chaotic battle, you're not. This isn't fucking Demon Slayer. You're not gonna be like, yeah.
And this one isn't as the new one isn't as cathartic as the old ones were. Like you be surrounded by a shit ton of men, heavies, fucking little lights, just regular dudes, fucking captains, and you just be like, okay, come at me then. This one, everybody's a problem. I know how to sword fight. I'm so much better. Then again, Kenway is ass. Like, let's be real. He's just a pirate. He's just a regular ass dude. He's not an assassin. This dude is LARPing as a fucking assassin at best.
At worst, he basically formed his own order.
No,
I don't like how
at fucking worst, he got a ship out of stabbing a runaway assassin, so he's just a makeshift pirate captain. That's literally all it is. And I mean, that's what all pirate captains are.
I was gonna say, like, yeah, kind of a little bit, but you know, it doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter.
No, I wish he wasn't ass at fighting. I wish the story didn't go in this direction. I'll just blame it on Kenway and not on Ubisoft.
Fucking gotta love Ubisoft and their fucking writing.
Ubisoft. Ubislop. I can't climb upwards for some reason, so I guess I'm just gonna start fighting. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Kenway fired at literally nothing. Shot in the fucking at the air for no reason. Homes on to fucking people I don't want him to home on to. Then can't fucking home on to anybody. I have my grievances with this game.
He said, I like how you said, I have grievances. It's still a like it's like you're playing this game so much you don't even talk like how we talk modern like have at these, sir.
Starting to find myself to be quite upset with this.
But what is this yeet you speak of?
What do you mean by say less?
Damn it. I gotta stop drinking so much tea. I gotta pee again.
Haven't seen that one. That was a good one. Did I take that key? I didn't take that key. I did. Good on me. Love bash my head against it. That was fantastic. We